Hey, I'm back with part 3 of this haul video. I got a bunch of books. I told you I've been off for a little bit, and I've been doing hauls and hauls and hauls, and just putting them in a pile over here. Standing them up, rebagging and boarding them, and putting them in a pile. I'm waiting for the chance to get back on here. So let's get into this so you can see what's going on. See what I picked up. Here's Phoenix Resurrection, number 5. Variant edition. Then my girlfriend found a bunch of these. Pearl, number 12. She likes the cover, so she picked them up. Here's number 11. I was wondering how the story was going to go, and I didn't pick it up. I picked up the first few, and I stopped. So maybe the story will be good. I'll give it a chance because I got them now. Here's number 3. They're all $1. Here's number 2. And then she got this one, Prime, number 4. And I used to love Prime. I got this for $1. And then it's got like a card in there. So that was cool. Powerman and Iron Fist. She likes the cover, so she bought this. Not sure who these people are, but it's this girls beat up Powerman and Iron Fist number 3. This was $1. Pit. Every time I see these, I try to pick them up. Here's number 2. I wish he would do something with that character. Does anybody know what Dell's going to be doing? If you talk to him, has he been doing conventions or anything? He's got to do something with that character. It's just too good. He looks too good. Will he do anything? Imagine if you could put him in the Spawn movie. That would be cool. If they work together, that would be a cool character. Because a cartoon would have to be dark, like on HBO, like the Spawn character on HBO. I wonder if they would do something with that. I think if it was done well, I think it would look really cool. But if you know anything, let me know. Here we go with Powers of X, number 1 of 6. They got so many covers to that. This was funny. I saw this the other day. I said, let me grab this, because I remember when it came out, I'm like, you got to be kidding me, because She-Hulk did it, but it started off with Demi Moore. So here's Quasar, number 29. Are you serious? Mama never said there'd be days like this. Okay, I grabbed it because it was just an oddity. The Rawhide Kid, number 4. 4-issue limited series. Thought I'd grab it. Rawhide Kid, blazing Western action as you like it. Number 128. This is cool. Couldn't pass it up. Red Sonja, drawn by the master, Alex Ross. Number 30. Very cool. Love red hair. Here's Red Sonja, number 1 from the movie. That's cool. Then we got the red one. Janet found this one too. She liked this cover. It is a cool cover. Terry Dodson, very good. Number 1. Anybody reading Adventure Man? I saw one and I was like, nah, you know what? I don't know if I want to get that or not. Let me know if it's good, because if it's still out there, I'll pick it up. At least number 1, just to give it a try. Because I've said it before, I'll give number 1s a try, and if I don't like it, I won't pick it up again. But there's so many number 1s coming out. To get them all, you're spending a lot of money. So you got to be like, pick and choose. And if I can find it for cheaper, like I've seen some at half-price books, so if I can pick it up for cheaper, hey, all the better. These Red Laughing Ogre, they bought a whole collection of old books, and I've been checking them because he said some of them were waterlogged, but this one was nice. The Realm, number 1. So I picked it up. Independent books. Thought it was cool. The Rapture, or Rapture, by Michael Van Oming and Tokai Soma. Number 1 of 6. Thought this was cool, so I grabbed it. This is Scarecrow. Scarecrow Year 1, Batman. Thought this was cool. Bruce Jones, Sean Murphy, with Lee Lowridge. Thought this was nice, so I grabbed this one. Never saw it before, so I said grab it. Might be a good story. Even if it's not worth anything, I get it for reading too. 7 Secrets, number 1. Boom Studios. Here's Superpowers, number 1. Thought this was cool. Jack Kirby artwork on the cover. He didn't do the artwork inside, but it looks like he probably coached them or trained them or something, or maybe did the breakdowns, I don't know. But it's really cool. It's similar to this. Here's number 2, Superpowers. I remember when the action figures came out, they were cool. This is another Laughing Ogre book. Something is Killing the Trojan, #1. It's the shiny, glossy foil cover. Grabbed it. Because I didn't pick up #1 when it first came out. I thought that was cool. And then I got these. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the original Shield. Here's #1. Here's #2. #3. And #4. Very cool. Always got to have Nazi in there. Fighting a Nazi. Okay. Squadron Supreme, #1. From the 12-part maxi series. I think it's a maxi series. They call it a maxi series. 12 limited series on this one. Sometimes it's maxi, sometimes it's mini. Okay, now we got Starstone. This was Laughing Ogre as well. So it was a #1, so I grabbed it. The artwork on the cover looked really cool, so the coloring was nice, so I grabbed it. Okay, let me position myself again. Okay, Sleeping Dragons, #1. Thought this was cool. Another Laughing Ogre. Like I said, they bought a bunch of independent books. Here's Swords of Sharpay, or Sharpay. Swords of Sharpay, yeah. #1. Very cool. Scooby-Doo Team Up, #39. Books fell again. Let me see. Let me pause it real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Got them all stacked again. Here's 6 String Samurai. I punched this up on eBay and it says it's going for like 30, 40 bucks. I'm like, really? What if they're going to option this up for a movie? It's different. Some awesome comics. This is #1. What do you know about this? Anybody know anything about this? When I see #1s, I grab them. Especially if it's something different, I'll try it. And they came out with a lot of books. I'm not sure if they just were trying to see which one was going to stick. And I don't know if any of these did. But online, it's going for a pretty good amount of money. I'm like, wow. This was a cool cover, so I bought this one. Son of Hulk, #14. Very cool. Sea of Stars, #1. Stealth, I got #1 and 2. This looks interesting too. 1. Here's 2. And then, so there's so many books, and I've been making myself read over this past month. I've been reading a lot of books, and I'm finding out a lot of good stories and everything, and it makes me feel good. Like I said, when you escape in a book and everything, it's awesome. Especially if it's a good story. Like some of the certain things I didn't like in certain stories I've been reading, everything like that, but it's part of the story. So I thought it was just cool to read it and get it done and go, wow, I accomplished that. I'm going to read some more. So there's so many cool books out. Here's Space Riders. This is #2, Galaxy of Brutality. I think this. I don't know if this is another. This is another series, but because they got Space Riders #1, and this is Volume 1, and this is #2, I think. The artwork's just like on the inside, or on the outside on the cover. This is #3. And here's #4. But this is something different. Let me see if I got... yeah, here's #1 of the first series. And here's #2. #3. And here's #4. Some wild stuff. Then we got Spawn. I thought these were cool. Spawn and Witchblade. Medieval Spawn and Witchblade. That's #1. Here's #2. Here's #3. #4. And that was it for that one. I'm reading it like it's going to be a #5. No. Sherlock Holmes Steam Detective. This looked interesting. The Baskerville Boiler Beast. So, this looked interesting, so I grabbed it. And I love Sherlock Holmes. I like the older movies, and I had a collection of the older movies. My niece bought me a set of them. They're really cool. And I like the new ones with Robert Downey in it, everything. So here's Sherlock Holmes, Team Detective. And I bought the movie, that's number one. I think they did two different versions. I bought the movie Dr. Dolittle, but I haven't watched it yet. Is it any good? Let me know about that. Here's Spectacular Spider-Man, number 64, annual. Or no, not number 64, 64 pages, number 8. I grabbed it because it was in really nice condition, and I remember having it years ago, and I sold it, which I don't think it's worth anything, but it's just cool to have older stories, plus Gwen Stacy. Oh, not again, it says. This is the all-new, all-daring Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. This is number 114. Running up the side of the building like he does in the cartoon, or in the video game. Silver Surfer, number 33. Impossible, man. I just picked this up today. This is really cool. I think I bought about 4 copies of this. I was seeing people get this all the time, and I could never find one. And it was when I was collecting it all the time. Superman number 10. This is a cool cover. Superman Rebirth number 1. Got about 8 of those. I try to give some away. Spawn number 1. I went through the line I was going through. I was getting ready to leave, and I said, hey, I'm going to go over and look at these books before I go. Looked through them, found this one. Not in a cover or anything, or a plastic bag or anything, or board. And he said, how about, he said, what do you, $1? I said, yeah, I'll pay $1 for it. I'm like, yeah, I'll pay $1 for it. Very cool. Like I said, I got about 3 of those. I could give one away. Here's Spectacular Spider-Man number 200. I like the shiny. And here's Supergirl plus the Power of Shazam. Number 1. By Gary Frank. Been looking for this for a while. I got one of my own when it first came out, but I found another one. Superman Batman number 23. Cool. Silver Sable number 1. I like to see something come of her. She's in the cartoon. I like to see them have her in a movie. Supergirl number 0. A nice clean cover. Supergirl number 1. Cool. Supergirl number 50. They had a bunch of Supergirl there, so I said, you know what? I like this because I made a character up with wings of fire. And I named him Firewing, but I might change the name or something like that because it's kind of silly. But it was a cool looking character. He started off as a darker character, and I changed him and turned him into something new after he got older, and he redeemed himself and became better. He changed the way he looked because he was terrifying before the way I made him. And I got the idea when I was a firefighter, when I was going into fires, the smoke and everything, and the fire and everything, the way the smoke would go and the flame would shoot to the fire. It was all black smoke. We had to have our mask on because if we breathe that crap in, like I did before, it hurts. Everything, I burnt myself before. Everything, I was using the hose to put the fire out, and my sleeves came down. And you wouldn't believe, it was like all these little ants or something like that was just biting the crap out of me. I'm like, ah! And I had to pull the hose in and pull my gloves up on my sleeves because it was supposed to be like a hook that go around your hand, and they didn't have that. And I was new, and the gloves come down over, and they're pretty thick, and they stick to your arm, and this thing went down, and my wrists were burnt. They told us, take any wedding rings off, any jewelry you got, and no plastic watches and everything. They were back in. No plastic watches and nothing. Because if you get caught in a fire and you burn, that plastic will burn into your wrist and you'll probably lose your hand. So they said, it'll mess up your nerves and everything like that, and you'll probably have to cut your hand off. So they said no jewelry or nothing when we go into fire. So took everything off. But when that thing slipped down, I burnt my wrist. I had to hurry up and pull them back up and then get back to putting the fire out. I was like, ow. And you don't realize how hot it is. If you ever stood by a fire, you know it's hot. But be back to a building or a house or a car. Whew. Okay, here we go. Supergirl and Batgirl, The Last Laugh. This is number 63. Thought that was cool. I grabbed that. Here you go. Supergirl number 68. Like Mary Marvel. And Supergirl number 75. All the big major milestone issues, like the numbers and everything, I grabbed them because of that. Here's Supergirl number 76. I thought it was cool. 77. I think this is a story, so I wanted to grab this. 77. And just a second. Okay, here's number 78. 79, this is a cool cover. Like a homage to George Perez. And Crisis on Infinite Earths number 8, is it, I think? There's a lot of homages. They did it with the Transformers and they did it with other issues too. I think Firestorm did a cover. I saw it at Half Price Books. I need to pick it up so I can put them all together. Just all the homages to this. And I think they did something in Wizard and they showed all the homage. Is it homage or homage covers of that? Because John Byrne did it with was it Phoenix and Cyclops? And I think, did John Byrne do it first? And then George Perez did it? And I can't remember because I think George talked about it. So, but here's Supergirl number 80. Then we got Starfire number 7. It's a different Starfire. Thought that was cool. Here's Starfire number 8. Then I found these today. They're beat up. I was like, do I really want to get these? But I never had a copy of it before, and I want to read it. So I said, just get them. And I got 2 of them. Second printings. Transformers number 1. Look at them. They are beat up. And rolling spine and everything. They look better and shiny in here, but they're just really, really messed up. Everything. But I just grabbed them. This one too, you see it. Rolling spine and everything, and just the edges and everything are torn and stuff like that. But I said, hey, cool. $2 each. I should have said, hey, can you make them $1? Because at a local comic book store, they'd probably be in the 50-cent or 25-cent box. But I just bought them. I said, get them. Don't worry about it. Okay, this is a newer one. This is number 9 of Thor. And I've been reading this, and I like the story. That's number 9. So I'm going to put this with the other ones because I put them all in order. Try to put them in alphabetical order. And I got the ones that I already bought in a pile over here. So that's number 9. And I think number 10 might be out this week. Coming out this week. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 7. Micro series. I'm not sure if it's worth anything. But I said since it's it looked cool. It's not number 1, but it looked kind of cool, so I grabbed it. It's got April on there. So I thought that was cool. And Teen Titans number 40 with Miss Martian on the cover. I think it's worth a little bit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 89. I thought that was cool. Christmas. So this is cool because it's shiny. Astonishing Thor number 1. It's a shiny cover. Very cool. I like them. Unearth number 1. I wanted to see what this was about. Since it was number 1, I picked it up from Image Comics. Vampirella, Roses for the Dead, number 1. Like the artwork. V, I got this for my friend, Eddie. This is number 2. He likes the show, so I'm going to get these for him. Visitors are your friends. No, I don't think so. This is number 2. What's cool is you can see you can see it on YouTube if you ever want to watch the old series. Number 8. I haven't found them all yet at Half Price Books, but I'm going to keep looking. This is cool. And I was wondering whether this is an homage to Moon Knight number 20, because somebody just posted it on Facebook. And I took a picture of this and posted it on an answer. I said, that's a cool book. I said, I want to pick it up, and hopefully I can buy it. Moon Knight number 20 with Mike Deodato artwork with the wolf. You can see inside the throat, everything like that. But they did it with Venom number 165 with the inside of the throat. Somebody said, that's cool how they put the camera in that wolf's mouth. Look how cool. He's looking out at Venom. Walking Dead number 1, like a reprint. And that's from Wizard World exclusive. This is a blank. I thought this was just blank on the cover, but it's on the whole book, so you can do your own comic book, I guess. And here's number 1 for Wonder Woman number 1. Wonder Woman number 0. Just picked this up today. I thought that was cool. Wonder Woman number 600. That's my second copy of that. I think that's cool. Wonder Woman number 1. I got 2 copies of this, so I'll be using it for a prize. Here's number 27. Here's number 28 with Cheetah. And hopefully they do good in the movie. I saw bloopers reel and I didn't want to watch it by myself, so I'm going to watch it soon with my girlfriend so we can see it together, see the bloopers on YouTube. Here's number 29. Okay, here's number 30. Wonder Woman number 30. And here's number 31. It's like Rise of the Olympian. It was a story, so I said I'd grab them all. It's number 31. They got a whole bunch of new books in of Wonder Woman, so I just grabbed through. But I almost bought, like, it was like 30 issues or 40 issues of it. And I'm like, I can't buy all these. They're $1.49 each, but I was like, I can't buy them all. Here's Walking Dead Deluxe, number 1. Like Arthur Adams. And the color versions are really cool. Weapon X number 23. Love the covers on these. All the covers around this storyline and everything around these numbers are really good. Here's War of the Realms. You got Daredevil on the front cover. War of the Realms Young Guns 219. See, that's very cool. But Young Guns number 219 or 2019. I'm not sure what number that. Number 3. Number 3. Kind of like One Punch Man when he pulls it out. And he goes, oh, you got S-Class too. Yeah. He didn't pull it all the way out. It was really C instead of an S. Oh, no, it was really an S instead of... Which one was it? No, it was supposed to be an S. And he had a C. And... Because he only pulled out part of it. The way he looked at it, and he thought it was an... And I don't... did they ever really recognize One Punch Man? Saitama as awesome. And if you haven't seen the live action of the Saitama fight with him and oh, what's his name? How did I forget the guy who's his disciple or his oh, you know the dude with the black eyes and everything, the hair. I forgot his name. But yeah, check out the live action version. I couldn't believe how good it was. It was just like the cartoon. I'm thinking the action, the special effects, and the dude was perfect for him. Everything, and they do the bloopers and everything, how they had him doing stuff. Check that out. It's on YouTube. Everything, but they had all 5 or 6 issues of this, and I only picked up one. Wolverine: The Long Night. It looks like it might be good, but I'm not sure. I didn't want to buy them all. They were all like $2.49 each, and I didn't want to buy them all because I had a bunch of other stuff. Here's What If Rogue Possessed the Power of Thor. This is What If number 66. What If Captain America were revived today, part 2, number 68. What if Mr. Sinister formed the X-Men? These are not your father's superheroes. Wow, that's number 74. What If 74. What If Astonishing X-Men? This is number 1, one shot. Every time I see What Ifs, I pick them up. What If starring Kazar, number 112. What If Shard had lived instead of Bishop? This is What If number 84. And this is The Walking Dead. I don't know how I mixed it up. That one that I showed you already, I mixed it up. Walking Dead number 3. If he's going to color every single one of these, that means there's going to be 192 of these, all in color. I wish they would come out with a big, thick old book. Remember they colored Bone? Finally, they colored Bone, and they put it in that big, thick book. I bought the black and white one when it was real thick, and then I bought the color one when it came out. It's beautiful. But now I want to get a big, thick book of Walking Dead. 192 issues, might have to go in 2-3 volumes. Even if they did it, and the big books like Invincible, the big hardcovers, if they did them like that, and maybe did 3 or 4 volumes of that. Because wait a minute, no. They got 4 volumes of the black and white one. Like, here it is. I bought that. I was going to show you this one later. But this is compendium number 2. They did Bone like this. And they did it in black and white, like this. But then they come out years later in a color version. So there's 4 of this to do the whole series of 192 issues. So they can do this with Walking Dead. I got my girlfriend number 1 and number 2. I got to get her number 3 and number 4. And they had number 4. They had them for $30, and I didn't want to pay that much. And then I went to another half price books, and they had them for $20. So I said, I like that number better, so I'll buy it. but they didn't have number 3. If they had number 3, I'd have bought it, but I'm going to wait. I've been trying to spread it out. I got a whole bunch of books for myself, and I bought this for her. But she loves this stuff. But if they do this and do them in color, wow, that's going to be nice. Because I'll show you. And I've been buying all this David Sim covers. Let's see, just the color. Look at that. Wow. And so you have to see the black and white to know what it looks like. But to see all the way they colored it, really nice. It's going to be nice. So if I can get them all, there's going to be 192 issues to have them in color. So here's Walking Dead number 4. Here's What If Uncanny X-Men number 1. What If Captain Marvel, this is 103, or Captain America number 103. What If Phoenix Rose Again, this is What If number 33. And this is New X-Men number 31. Ultimate X-Men number 35. I've been looking for this one because I didn't have them. I love Dave Finch artwork, so I finally got it. Astonishing X-Men number 17. I'm starting to get tired, as you can tell. I'm sitting there, and now my leg's falling asleep. Here's X-Men, or X23 Target X. I'm trying to get through this. It's a little bit longer than the other videos, but I want to get through them because I'm done. There's 2 more books. Extremist, Age of X-Men. This is number 1. Then I got Year Zero, Volume 2, Issue 1. It started off pretty good. So I didn't read this one, but there's another volume, Volume 1. This is Volume 2, Issue 1. So that's that. My next video is going to show you... You know what? I'll show you these because it's real quick. This is FX number 2. John Byrne. And I work with a guy named Wayne Osborne. So I said, you know what? I'm going to show this to him. I go, hey, you've been drawing writing comic books for how long? You ain't say nothing? He'll be like, that ain't me. So I got to put it aside so I don't forget it. Go to work tomorrow. This is second printing. The Last Ronin. I heard good and bad about it. I want to check it out for myself. Second printing. Should have got 2 of them so I could give one away, but I just got 1. This one, I found it at Half Price Books for $9.99, and then I went to Laughing Ogre and found it for $6.99. I'm like, ah! So, but still, it's going online for a lot of money. I had it years ago. I want to get it again. JLA of Heaven's Ladder. The real big books. I like these. Very good. And then this one I had as a kid. And I had to get it again. As soon as I saw it Laughing Ogre, I grabbed it. The Mighty Avengers. Special Collector's Issue. This was for $15. I grabbed it. I had this when I was a kid. And I had to have it again. I was like, oh, I remember when I was a kid I had this. It got tore a little bit and stuff. So I said, I got to get it again. So. And then... I found another copy of this, a Tomahawk. Then I got this. This is cool. This is going for a little bit of money. $7.99. Advance Comics, number 55. Remember these? These are the old previews. Look at this. All the black. They're all black and white inside. Well, you got some color there, but everything's like black and white inside. Look at that. I'm gonna do a flip through of this one, just like I do the other ones. I saw it. I said, that's going for like $20-30. I'm like, seriously? It's like $7.99. I bought it. Rough Justice. I found this. I hadn't seen a softbound cover, and I need to have one for my collection, just for my personal collection. $14.99. Rough Justice. They reversed, put Batman on the front this time. Same awesome artwork inside, but soft cover. And then let's see. I put these over here, and I found 2 of these. Wonder Woman's. Spirit of Truth. Very cool. Every time I see Alex Ross, I gotta grab it. And then I found this one. This is the last one I'll show you on this video. Look at this. This was $26. That's a slipcase cover. And then you take it out. So you take it out. And then you got this inside. Beautiful. That's the take it out. That's the dust jacket. And then you got the cover. Look. Wow. Beautiful. And then you got Alex Ross artwork inside. Very cool. But I picked that up. I said, I can't leave that behind. When I saw it, I said, I gotta get it. Gotta grab it. Oh, and this is the last thing I show you. I saw this right here. The other ones are my mail-in stuff, but this is DC Comics Multiverse Suicide Squad Diablo. I love that character. He was awesome. And nobody ever stays dead in the comic books and the movies. They got to bring him back. He was too good. Everything, like I said, some people didn't like the movie. They really got into these characters, and they got to the feels on me with doing these characters. All of them. My girlfriend didn't like when they did the alien thing, and when the lady said, "You don't have the balls," she didn't like that. She goes, "She wouldn't say something like that." She was all mad. Everything like that. But the way they told the story with these guys, these girls, and the guy with Deadshot and his daughter. Oh man, I was like, man, because I got 2 girls myself. But that's that. The rest of them I'll do another video with my mail-in. But let me end this before I run out of time. But thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me what you think about all the books I got. And I said eventually some of the books I'm gonna be giving away for prizes. But you guys let me know what you think. You guys have a great day, a great following coming up weekend and everything like that. Have some fun, read some comic books, enjoy yourself, comment on the video and everything. Tell me what you think. But you guys have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.